The enigmatic saga of medieval flying grain ships, unveiling history's aerial mystery. Welcome to the edutaining History Channel. Ever heard of ships sailing through the sky, laden with grain? Prepare to have your historical perceptions challenged as we delve into the bizarre and captivating world of medieval flying grain ships. But before we start, please make sure to like and subscribe to help our channel grow. Let me know in the comments what content you would like to know more about. Imagine a serene medieval village, the sky overcast, and then, impossibly, a ship sails overhead, filled with grain. These weren't mere fantasies. Medieval historians chronicled these strange airborne vessels, sparking legends across Europe. These accounts, often dismissed as folklore, offer a unique window into the medieval mindset. What drove people to believe in such extraordinary phenomena? Join us as we explore the historical context and cultural significance of these aerial marvels. From England's windswept coast to Germany's heartlands, reports of these aerial marvels abounded. The tale from Clogher, Ireland, around 1211, stands out. Villagers witnessed a ship in the sky, its anchor snagging on a church steeple, a truly remarkable sight. These sightings weren't isolated incidents. They were part of a broader tapestry of medieval beliefs and superstitions. What did these sightings mean to the people who witnessed them, and how did they shape their understanding of the world? Why grain? In medieval society, grain was life, sustenance, prosperity, and power. Flying grain ships could symbolize bountiful harvests or serve as cautionary tales about greed and the mystical forces of nature, a potent combination of hope and fear. The importance of grain in medieval life cannot be overstated. It was the foundation of the economy and the key to survival. How did the symbolism of grain influence the interpretation of these flying ship legends? In 815, Bishop Agobard of Lyon wrote to Grandine at Tonatruas, denouncing the belief in Magonia, a land where cloud-traveling ships stole grain during storms. Agobard insisted only God controlled the weather, challenging the prevailing superstitions of the time. Agobard's account provides invaluable insight into the clash between religious authority and popular belief in the Middle Ages. How did the Church attempt to suppress these myths, and why did they persist despite these efforts? Agobard's detailed account highlights the tension between folklore and ecclesiastical authority. The clergy often fought to suppress superstitions challenging church teachings. His treatise aimed to reassert divine control over natural events, a battle against the tide of popular belief. The preservation of Agobard's work by medieval scribes underscores the importance of rational thought in a world steeped in superstition. How did the transcription and dissemination of such texts influence the intellectual landscape of the time? Grain was precious. Medieval peasants depended on harvests for survival. Storms brought despair, and the notion of flying ships collecting lost harvests offered hope, an explanation transcending earthly woes, a glimmer of light in dark times. The vulnerability of medieval communities to the vagaries of weather made the idea of supernatural intervention all the more appealing. How did these beliefs provide comfort and resilience in the face of hardship? Around the fire, tales of flying ships were shared, knitting communities together with shared myths. These stories reinforced social bonds and provided comfort in the face of unpredictable, harsh medieval life, a shared cultural experience. These communal storytelling sessions were more than just entertainment. They were a way to transmit knowledge, reinforce social norms, and create a sense of belonging. How did these stories shape the collective identity of medieval communities? The legend reached Clonmacnoise in Ireland. A 12th century account tells of monks witnessing a ship sailing through the air, its anchor tangling in the church steeple. A sailor climbed down, then quickly returned as he was watched, the ship ascending into the clouds, a truly bizarre event. The Clonmacnoise account is one of the most vivid and widely cited examples of the flying grain ship phenomenon. What makes this particular story so compelling, and how has it contributed to the enduring appeal of the legend? Modern folklore experts study these tales to understand the collective psyche of medieval communities. Such myths reveal deeper truths about societal values, fears, and aspirations. The legend is a testament to humanity's need to find meaning in adversity. By analyzing these myths, folklorists can gain valuable insights into the social, economic, and cultural conditions of the time. What can the legend of flying grain ships tell us about the medieval worldview? Today, our understanding of weather phenomena has advanced, yet fascination with the unexplained persists. The legend reminds us of the human penchant for storytelling, and our ongoing quest to unravel the mysteries of our world, a timeless pursuit. The enduring appeal of the flying grain ship legend speaks to our innate curiosity and our desire to make sense of the world around us. How does this legend continue to resonate with audiences today? Artists through the ages have been inspired, creating vivid depictions of flying ships in illuminated manuscripts and woodcuts. These artistic interpretations further solidified the legend in the cultural consciousness, allowing it to be passed down through generations of visual legacy. These artistic representations not only preserved the legend, but also shaped its interpretation and transmission. How did these images influence the way people understood and remembered the stories of flying grain ships? The symbolism of flying grain ships is rich and multifaceted. To some, they represented divine intervention and hope. To others, a cautionary tale about hubris and greed. The interpretation has evolved, reflecting changing values and beliefs, a mirror to society. The multiple layers of symbolism embedded in the legend of flying grain ships make it a rich and rewarding subject of study. How do these different interpretations reflect the diverse perspectives and values of medieval society? Village elders would often discuss these legends, passing down their knowledge and interpretations to younger generations. These stories were not just entertainment. They were a way to make sense of the world and impart valuable lessons about resilience and faith, a cultural inheritance. The role of village elders in preserving and transmitting these stories highlights the importance of oral tradition in medieval society. How did these stories contribute to the education and socialization of young people? According to Agobard's account, the belief in Magonia was widespread. The myth described Magonia as a land of clouds, where weather magicians worked in concert with the inhabitants of this ethereal realm. During storms and hail, Magonian ships would descend to gather the grain from the fields, only to disappear back into the heavens. Agobard sought to dispel these beliefs, reaffirming that the divine, not mystical forces, controlled the weather. Intrigued by the enigma of medieval flying grain ships, dive deeper into history and folklore. Research Agobard of Lyon, explore medieval weather beliefs, and share your insights. Let's keep this historical mystery alive.